So one of the cool things about my job is all the cool people I get to meet, all sharing the same passion for muskies, but fishing them in many different ways. I always wanted to go on a real fly fishing float trip, the real deal if you will. I guess I wanted to see if I could capture on camera the look, the feel of a true cinematic float trip film. Keys Outdoors is brought to you in part by Great Clips, Quick Trip, and the Boat Center. So like I said, I meet these hardcore muskie nuts on the Musky trade show circuit this past year. And the more that I talked to them and got to know them, the more I wanted to experience for myself a true fly fishing float trip. Our plan was to meet at the Musky Fool Fly Fishing Company shop in Wanakee for their grand opening that they had this past spring. To finalize the dates and make the plans for the fly fishing float trip to northern Wisconsin. The fly shop, well, it's really cool. It has a musky aura that surrounds it, and it really shows off the passion that they have for this sport. These guys are dialed, and they can set you up in fly fishing if that is the next step in your musky world. Or they can get you started if you just want to get into it, but you want to choose the fly. So the next time that you're down in the Madison area, check out the Musky Fool Fly Fishing Company. It's definitely worth the stop. Now is when all the planning comes together for the next 2 days on a wild northern Wisconsin river.
Sure, so the guys right now are running a shuttle, so we're just getting all the gear organized, packing the boats in the most efficient way. Just trying to get all of this stuff that we have for our couple days on the river fit in these two little boats here. Starting with this huge portage pack.
And so it began, an actual fly fishing float trip. To think all these years I've been chasing muskies, and I've never floated targeting skis with flies. Our plan was to float about 8 miles that first day, giving ourselves plenty of time to slow our drift down and fish the good holes with precision.
Oh, this bite is so juicy. It's really fun.
You know, it was nice to be able to sit back and watch these guys cast those flies. It is truly a craft and takes many hours on the water with a fly rod in hand to master it.
As a Great Clips salon stylist, I love giving customers the look they want. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details, so it's one less thing for you to worry about. And when I see that confidence at the end of the cut, that's everything to me.
Successful musky fishing is all about time on the water. The more time, the greater your odds. So if time is what is needed, then I'm glad I'm in my Skeeter. Because ride, comfort, and room makes that time thing, well, makes it a hell of a lot more enjoyable. Welcome to KOTV, where outdoor enthusiasts go for free outdoor programming. Nothing but hunting, fishing, and outdoor-related content from some of your favorite Midwest TV shows and YouTube channels, all in one place, right here on KOTV. Download KOTV channel from any Roku streaming device or Roku TV, or you can watch free at our website. How would you like to win a day out on the water with Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures team and a $100 Quick Trip gift card? It's easy. Just download the Quick Rewards app. Click the sweepstakes trophy icon, select the Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventure sweepstakes, select the number of visits you'd like to enter, and we may see you in our boat for the filming of another exciting adventure on Keys Outdoors.
As a stylist, I know it can be hard to find time for a haircut. With the Great Clips app, you can put your name on the list from anywhere and head to the salon when it's time for your cut. A great haircut plus more time for what you love. That's Great Clips.
Go destroy right now, but it will be after lunch.
Yeah, honestly, for me, it was like...
We got a storm rolling in. We don't know when.
Yeah. Won't be able to find out when either.
Nope. That's the beauty of just look up in the sky.
I feel it coming right now with that breeze and...
Yeah, it almost smells like it.
Yep.
I'm Dan Donovan, owner of Musky Fly Fishing Co. Started musky fishing up here in the North Woods with my uncle and dad when I was a little kid. That quickly became fly fishing for muskies. Why do I do it? I think it all boils down to it's the biggest challenge I've found in fishing. It's the least patternable fish. They drive us nuts. Musky fool, that's why. I mean, it's basically like some people have figured out how to make flies glide.
Yeah.
That's like it.
Yours does.
Yeah, and that's like what we've been figuring it out for like the last 2 years. You know, a lot of this stuff, we study history, you know, there's guys like Bowen, tying flies, doing stuff, and you know, he pick a piece, steal it from him and apply it somewhere else, and you know, we basically figured out you need to stack them with bucktail, and if you think you have enough, more, and you can feel it. I mean, you can feel the density here that makes it go this way and that way. Right. But like, that's all we have really.
Miles of river and you guys got a fish right on top.
That one. Oh, did you see that?
Oh no.
It just spit the hook as it did that. So we just came down to another good looking spot. We're focusing on the deep bends right now. There's not a lot of water in here, as we talked about, and we got to another one. A few casts, and we got a hot eat, acrobatic. Unfortunately, spit the hooks while I was doing the acrobatics. But we're getting some action. The muskies are playing. The muskies are playing.
Musky fly fishing for about 7 years and musky fishing for about 20 years at this point. The thing I like most about musky fishing is just you get to immerse yourself in this great scenery. It's kind of a sensory overload, and it doesn't matter if you come from the gear world or the fly fishing background world. We're all here with one common goal, and that's the muskie.
Still there?
But we're getting some action. The muskies are playing.
45? Was this the weather change we were hoping for? The weather change that would get these muskies going?
My name is Gabe Park. I work at Musky Fool Fly Fishing Company. Why do I fly fish for muskies? It really comes down to I love to see them eat flies, and I love the reward that follows. There's no other fish that has given me that sense of gratification. I've been fishing for muskies for a long time, probably since I was 11 or 12 with my dad. That was conventional for probably a decade, and then eventually I picked up a fly rod, and it turned into the algorithm got bigger, and there's a little bit more nuance to it, and I kind of just fell in love with it. So yeah, I've kind of never looked back. Muskies drive me crazy. They keep me up at night, and I can't wait to fish for them when season opens.
Holy rodeo!
That a boy, Gabe.
Good fish! We earned that one.
Yeah, boys.
I'll tie you one, Dano. Jacket's coming up.
Oh, shucks.
Man, that fish put up a great fight.
Dude, she was feisty.
Did she go straight under the boat on you?
Yeah,
That's what
again.
I was, you were here, and it was just like, oh. Weird one to gill play.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. Like, she's got really deep gills. Yeah. I'm just gonna maybe grab her old school style and just hold her up.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right.
Muskie in the bag.
Musky in the bag. We worked hard for this one.
Slime time, baby.
Saw a lot of them today and finally got one to commit.
Slime time, baby. Well, we finally put a fish in the boat here. Fishing really hard today. We had weather come in, rain we had to deal with. Very hard to film in the rain. But it is what it is. But we did get rewarded with a really nice, about a 38 incher. Struck the other boat, which is super cool. But we're gonna fish a little bit longer here, and then we're gonna find a place to camp here and get on some food and get dried out here, man, because it has been a damp day all day today. Other than that, that's it, man. I mean, floating a northern Wisconsin small river, you can't ask for anything better than that. I mean, this is where we are definitely at home with this type of and this style of fishing, no doubt about it. Just super cool. As the clouds moved in, the muskies started to show themselves. The fish, as we like to say, they were getting squirrely. Once again, in the world of the muskie, a simple weather change would prove itself one more time. As we made our way downriver, our thoughts turned, well, to looking for a spot to settle in for the night. I'm gonna set up the tent right away
and then
I'll
get
just
it all
put
in there.
that in there and dry everything out, you know.
Weird. I mean, maybe I can there, but I don't remember fishing a clouds or in the water.
You want to help me shoulder the two beast? She's a, okay. I appreciate it. Sounds good.
But I don't know, dude. I think I'm just so old and gnarly. They don't even bite me. Like that dude's toxic. Yeah. I mean, I get bit, but not like other people, dude.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh man, we're up in Musky country where it all begins, and we had a pretty good day. I mean, lots of work getting it all together. We're river camping, so for 4 hours, you know, just to get on the water. But muskies were cooperating, I guess. They were showing their faces early. We saw a bunch of fish, moved a few, had 2 eats. The rain came, we powered through that, and right after that, Gabe stuck a good one, about 37, 38, which is all you're looking for, really. I mean, that's...
In these northern Wisconsin freestone rivers, you know, that's kind of an average to better fish size. So we can't ask for much better than that. I mean, every once in a while a really nice one shows up, but that's like
We've seen a couple nice ones.
Yeah, we saw a couple nice ones, but that's just like a
like 45.
Classic, yep, that's just like a classic Northwoods, northern Wisconsin freestone river fish, and they're beautiful. Brand new. I got it as a Christmas present.
We had an old dude come into the shop and tell us he's been in the boat for multiple 60 inchers. And his buddy just looked at him and said, "That's bullshit."
Day 2 would bring in lingering clouds. I guess leftovers from the nasty day before. Another full day ahead of us, and lots more super cool water to explore. Remember when I said I was wondering how long it would be before I couldn't stand it anymore watching these guys fish? Well, about a day.
We're gonna turn a little bit.
Oh dude, this one's good. Oh dude, that's a dandy. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
We're in your line.
Yeah,
dude! Baby! Woo! Woo! That's a nice one, right? That's a dandy right there, man. And we are on a wild river, man. Northern Wisconsin. I was invited to go out on a fly fishing because I really want to see. I think that fly fishing and traditional, we have a lot in common, man. And the common thread of all this is right here, is the muskie. And it doesn't matter how you do it. If you do it with flies, if you do it with traditional, it's really about the muskie. And I wanted to, what I love about the fly guys is this. This is their playground. It's about the adventure. It really is. And so, you know me, you know us, we're all about the adventure. So river, camping, I'm in. It's that simple. And this is what's really weird. We did like this really funky, weird thing. I had a fly, but I was throwing it on traditional gear because you can do that. And Andy Muntz makes just that perfect tool.
Yeah, he really does. He impressed us.
Yeah.
Looking at our flies, looking at that thing, it does what it's supposed to do, at least in our book.
Proof is in the pudding right
Clearly.
here, man. So let's take a look at this girl, see what we got here.
First fish we saw today, too.
She's a nice one. Oh, you ain't getting away from me, lady. Ready? Oh, yeah, baby. There she is. That is a beautiful northern Wisconsin river specimen right there. What an absolute beauty. Right on. Thank you, Andy. Let's board her, man.
Yeah, let's get her on there.
And we got a wrecking rack with us. Oh yeah. So we're gonna put her on here and see what we got. 44.
44 on the nuts. Perfect.
44 incher.
These bump
There you go.
Sweet, man.
They are nice. And you guys carry them too.
We do.
All right. Ready? Let's let her go back. Thank you, girl. You know, you want to take your time with these fish. Look at her, she's getting a little pot belly on her. She's at that point where next couple years she is going to be a superb specimen swimming these waters. And again, caught it on a fly by Andy Muntz Lure. It's actually a fly designed for traditional gear. And the thing about fly fishing that has always impressed me is the hang time on a fly. And the only thing that I can think of in the traditional world that even comes close to that is maybe a glide bait and maybe like an unweighted dog until now. And Andy has come up with that perfect mix. I'll tell you in a minute what she is. She's a female.
And she's definitely got some growing to do.
She's got some growing to do. That a girl. Let's let her go. Gone! Like the wind. Slime time, baby! Yeah, here it is.
Let's
right
do it
on.
again.
We got some more fish to catch.
Yeah, I think so.
Right on.
My name's Rowan Stam from Madison, Wisconsin. I work at Musky Fly Fishing Company, and I've been fishing for muskies as long as I can remember with gear. And about 10 years ago, got into fly fishing and realized you could catch them on flies. Went into my local fly shop and just never came out of the rabbit hole. Really, no matter how you like to catch them, it's all the same. It's about the eat and getting a fish in the bag with good buddies and spending time on the water.
Good fish, Rowan.
Yes!
Another solid fish.
Another solid fish. What a beautiful fish.
I'm gonna row over to this little campsite bank here.
That's the only one in here?
Only one.
Might as well pack it up.
Did you see it or was it deep?
I had a weird glare, so it just kind of, it was coming across these shallow ripples and she just came out and smoked it. All right, there we go. Really sweet river fish. Bit of a slump buster for me. Been on the water a lot recently. I haven't gotten to stick one for a couple weeks here. Came out of a shallow riffle right into the confluence of these two rivers. Dragging across the rocks. Thought I hit another rock, and that's not a rock. Almost lost her. Just a beautiful river specimen. What a clean fish. All right, we're gonna let her go here. She's real green still. No problems letting that one go. Slime time, baby.
Right on.
I think so, dude.
She got me.
That's the size.
Bloody knuckles.
Like I said at the beginning of this adventure, the coolest thing about my job is all the cool people I get to meet. The only disappointment I've got to say about this trip was that it only lasted 2 days. I could have easily done a couple more for sure. A special thanks to Musky Fly Fishing Company for all their hard work in setting this trip up. Like I said, these guys are dialed. So, if you want to do an adventure like this, give them a call.